Good morning and welcome to John Beck. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Thursday yesterday. Today is Friday, December 15th, 2023, and it is a day B for instrumentals. It's a day 4. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You could go ahead and take a seat. I'm so happy that you guys are here in school. I love the fact that you guys continue to bring that energy. So many of you guys, for a fact, I know, are doing the right thing even when nobody else is looking. And that means a lot because that shows that you are being respectful, you're being responsible, you're being ready. Respectful, responsible, and ready. And that's amazing. You know, in the mornings, I've been in the first grade hallway at times this week. And I've noticed after breakfast, many of you guys are making the choice around the corner walking. You see, you wouldn't have known that I was around the corner watching, some of you guys. And yet, you've made the decision to walk. You assumed that nobody else was there. And that's kind of cool because you were probably thinking nobody is there to catch you. And yes, so many of you guys have made that decision to walk. And I have no doubt that in the other hallways that many of you guys are also making the decision to also be courteous and kind and respectful of the space in the hallway, being responsible with your feet by walking. And I just want to say thank you. That's really cool. In the mornings, I've noticed that's been really neat. It's kind of the second best thing I get to see in the mornings. The first being just simply seeing you and so many of you guys offering love, care, and encouragement right back at me. It's the best way to wake up and get started with the day. Now, like I said, there are 3 expectations. You know what they are. Be respectful, responsible, and ready. And with that, just know that the expectations don't really only stay in school. We want you to be respectful and responsible and ready on the bus. You know, recently I had a conversation with a couple students about making some poor choices on the bus. You know, in fact, there was some scratch marks and some holes being punched into the fabric of the bus. And those are really, really poor decisions. Certainly, I'm not proud of it. I'm not happy about it. But there's been kind of a mixture of how students have handled those things in my experience, right? Those we know is not respectful and responsible and ready to do that. But there have been students who simply look me in the eye and realize they were wrong. And they say that they're wrong, they fix it, right? Then I'm your partner. I get to work with you on how to get ourselves out of this jam. I might not be happy about the action, but I'm happy about the honesty. And then I also have kids who either try to blame it on somebody else, they outright lie, or they might even say it really wasn't that big of a deal, it was an accident or something like that. You know what I'm talking about. And in the end, what you're trying to do is you're trying to throw off blame. You're trying to not take the blame. You're trying to not take responsibility. You're trying to not be respectful to the person who's talking to you. And what I want to say is this. When you make a mistake, of course we're going to be disappointed. But when it becomes worse, through lying or through stretching the truth a little bit, not telling the whole truth, then it becomes a relationship problem. Then our relationship then becomes hurt. So once again, with that, on the bus, when you don't think anybody else is looking and you do get caught, well, guess what? It's time to fess up, tell the truth. Same thing with anything else, in the cafeteria, in the classroom, in the hallway, in the bathroom, all of that. So many of you guys have made the right choices. In fact, you have made some of the right choices, but there are times when we, as kids, even as grown-ups, we test the boundaries, we try to get away with things. We get caught. Don't hurt the relationship. Just keep the focus on the poor choice. We can work together, but don't hurt the relationship. All right? So boys and girls, I want to end with this. Just a quick reminder that we are still collecting food for Operation Warm a Child, basically kids' clothing, and we are still collecting food out front. We have quite a collection, wouldn't you agree? And on behalf of Ben Steinmetz, I do want to say, wow, we are really giving back to our community. It's really impressive. Don't forget, after this week, we only have one more week to collect clothing and food. And If you haven't already done so and you plan to do so, make sure you do so next week. If you are not in a position to donate, you're not able to donate, that's okay. Just make sure to encourage others to do it, which leads me to my last message. I love you. I care about you. I'm here to encourage you. Boys and girls, go spread that message. Every single one of you guys who's donated, that was a great way to show love, care, and encouragement to our community. But don't just stop there. Your friends, your teachers, the grown-ups, the kids that might not even be your best friends, guess what? They deserve love, care, and encouragement. Do you know why? Because you deserve that care, love, and encouragement. All right? I can't wait to see you guys around. Have an amazing day. Awesome day.